There are a lot of topics about people pleasing and how to stop being a people pleaser. But what we don't often talk about is the fear of people pleasing. Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Daphne and this is Made for More. This is a three-part series of fear, and on my previous video, I talked about the fear of failure. I have put the link in the description box if you are interested in watching it. And today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're talking about the fear of people pleasing. Come. Let's start with the definition of people pleasing. It is a behavioral pattern where people prioritizes others' approval, comfort, or needs over their own, often through over-agreeing, over-giving, or self-suppression, and always saying yes. In other words, we don't know how to say no. We're afraid for hurt other people than feeling. So we tend for prioritize their own needs, their feelings above we own, all in the name of not hurting them. So yes, that's the definition of the people pleasing. Now let's take a look at the definition of the fear of people pleasing. It is a protective response developed after past over pleasing, where a person becomes overly cautious about being helpful or agreeable, actively restraining themselves to avoid repeating self-betrayal or emotional exhaustion. In this case, we become hyper aware of not wanting to please anymore. We tend to pull back quickly. We question our every move, every motive, and sometimes we overreact. Because we've learned the cost of people pleasing the hard way, now our nervous system is telling us this. Don't do too much. Don't give too freely. Don't open the door. But this is where discernment comes into play. Discernment is from God. Discernment is the ability to recognize when to say yes and when to say no without fear, guilt, or overreaction. Discernment requires us knowing our boundaries, understanding our capacity, separating willingness from pressure, and responding intentionally rather than reflexively. Discernment allows us to say yes without self-betrayal, say no without self-defense, and it allows us to give freely without losing ourselves. So we need to stop overreacting and start choosing intentionally. We don't need to fear people, and neither do we need to fear pleasing them. I hope you were blessed by this message. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.